What is the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
What's the difference?
That man got potential and he got time.
He do.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and just before I go on, I would like to point out that a large majority of you are not subscribed to this channel. Please do consider subscribing the channel. And also, this is part 2 of the looks versus money video. Have fun.
How do you think women should keep men interested when their looks begin to fade?
Wear more sexier clothes and do more freaky shit.
Freaky shit my ass. It is not just about sex, it is also about value in other aspects of life. If she cooks in the house properly, she takes care of the kids properly, and all the other things, like when you need to talk to someone, she's there and you don't hear her sharing her husband's secrets out there. She's there for you. Then she has value to you even if her looks are not as good as they were before.
Is it fair to say that women are attracted to men with status and high social value?
I would say yeah.
Does that make them opportunists?
Yeah, yeah.
Not all women are bad, but for most women, they like to wait at the finish line and pick the richest man available. They would not build with that man if he was broke, but generally, they will wait and find the most qualified one out there for a mate.
Does this make them opportunists?
A little bit, yeah. Kind of does make them opportunists.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, why is it acceptable for that behavior, but is often frowned upon when an older man takes on a young trophy wife?
See, I wouldn't say it is acceptable, because like, although it does happen, like I personally I wouldn't say it's acceptable. I don't think it's fair.
Okay. Do you see any difference between the party girl who uses her early 20s to sleep with lots of alpha males and the mid-30s player guy who sleeps with lots of young, beautiful women?
I feel attacked, but...
Notice the age dynamic. Because a woman's value is in her youth and her ability to bear children in that stage, a woman in her 20s is a very valuable woman. That is why she can be a player out here. And a man in her mid-30s generally has figured his shit out, has started making his money. That is why he has the ability to become that player kind of character.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Finances, absolutely.
Why?
Because financially, I already made it like bigger. You know, like my body has nothing to do with my status in a way. If I've made it financially, I feel like I made it in life, you know.
Generally, people with good looks have an easier time than those who do not. It is just how society works. People like aesthetics. A tall, handsome guy and a short guy, if they had the same qualifications for a job, the taller guy would most likely get the job because his good looks project a certain character, a certain kind of sympathy in the people's head, a certain kind of attraction, brings positive energy.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Shit, I don't know. I think it's easier to show off your body, you know,
Than how much you make.
Yeah.
Bingo! Straight out of the horse's mouth. There you have it, folks. It is easier to show body than to earn moolah.
Are those women objectifying themselves?
No.
Why not?
I mean, God gave you your body. Like, you should be
able
allowed
to
to
flaunt,
show it.
right.
Yeah.
If it is okay for you to flaunt your God-given gifts and to be around like that, belong to the streets, then it should be okay for men to get their money and spend it however they want. Be a sugar daddy to your daughter, for example.
When a woman decides to give a man a shot, is there a window of time for him to close the deal before she gets bored?
Absolutely.
So timing is important?
Timing is very important. Timing is everything.
Are young women aware that they will have peak years of beauty, fertility, and dating options, but will lose influence over men as they age?
Some are aware and some are not. It's like this. Some people notice a wall that they are approaching when they are 3 feet away from the wall. Some people notice it when they are 3 centimeters away from the wall. Time of preparedness, level of preparedness will be completely different.
To a degree, yes, because a lot of them, even though they say women mature faster than men, a lot of them just don't have that understanding as of yet. So in the process of becoming older, it starts to kick in even more. but the younger years, not really.
So why do women often choose to wait for romance and focus on their career when their own window of time is the most limited?
Because they feel like again, I'm going to the word feeling. They feel as if they've been in situations to where they have been done wrong, they look at the majority of individuals that are men in the world as they're going to do them wrong too. So I might as well focus on self and, get a degree or get a career, whatever the case may be.
But aren't the same women who we will see here on TikTok and YouTube at 33, 34, 35 saying, well, all the good men art and shit like that, eh?
Do you think if young women became more aware of their window of time, their life priorities would change?
Absolutely.
How?
It'll change by understanding that you're not going to be fine as a motherfucker forever unless that's just in your genetic nature.
Okay, maybe genetics may have a part to play in it, but think about it. If you are fit and healthy at 40 and someone who is fat and a couch potato basically at 40, do you think you will look the same? Take an example of David Goggins. He's around 45 or 42 years old, and he's fitter than most motherfuckers aged 25 because of his lifestyle. So lifestyle also contributes. Let us not just put it on genetics. It also needs some accountability in the way of exercise and maintaining your health.
So be more open.
I don't trust a lot of people. So if I'm going to end up alone, it's because of me, because I don't trust people.
I agree. I think I would piggyback off of that too. I think about it often, actually. I personally say I'll never get married, I'll never have kids, but I'm okay with that too, I feel like I should be free, but maybe the time will come.
It is very easy for a girl to tell a guy no when he comes and speaks to her, and it is very easy for a man to say yes if a girl comes and speaks to him honestly. Now, if you really don't want to be old cat lady or old and single, why don't you go out there and talk to those men you are interested in? If you keep waiting for someone to come and propose marriage in your life, you're going to wait. And while you're still at it, think about what value you bring to that man's life before you start putting yourself there that you want to be a wife.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs?
Because it's a game everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to take that risk regardless.
Sometimes you don't believe him, you know it's a lie, but you still want some dick. But he's gonna have repercussions for that. My favorite saying is hit a man where it hurts him, in his pockets, so yes, we're gonna have sex, but today a nail gonna break, I'm gonna need my nails done, a toe chip purposely, I kicked something, now I need my toe fixed, I want to eat Benihana's today, not Taco Bell, and just once I want to do this, do that, then that, it's gonna just hurt him in his pockets instead of that lie he told me earlier, damn. So either way, he's gonna pay for it.
Hey, bring the notebooks. Bring the notebooks. This one here is giving secrets.
She dumb if she believe it. I don't really know what to say about that one. But me, I believe stuff too, but because I'm going to get something out of it. Either I'm going to believe this lie, I'm going to get some good dick, or I'm going to play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Life is going to go good for me after you tell this dumbass lie. I'm about to do you in right after that.
Those of you who think they have game, Mr. Mistari, unasikia? You keep playing the game thinking that you are the one in control. She is seeing you and you are paying in your puniness, trying to chase her, trying to give her money so that she can give you pussy. She knows.
Yes,
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you once your looks begin to fade?
Cause I have a good heart. I have a good heart, believe it or not. I am down to earth. If I do love a man, those are certain men I do that way. You lie to me, then I gotta get you where it hurts. But I'm a good woman. I encourage my man. I ride for my man. I don't need his money. I come with my own. I appreciate his. Maybe if he's short, which none of my men have never been, maybe I got a little 20 for you or something. God forbid. But I'm just a good.
Notice this. Just before she says, me, I have a good heart, just at that point, it's like she goes through a character, a personality shift. The person she presents to the world and the person she's describing are not the same person. Look at her behavior throughout the interview. Maybe you will notice it.
Woman. I pray for my man, I pray for his mama too. It don't get no better than that.
How do you plan on keeping men interested in you when your looks begin to fade?
Hopefully I'm a compassionate enough person. That's what I've been that's what I've been working on for the past, so far of my life. I feel like I at least have, aside from being blessed with my mother's good looks, like I'm decently intelligent and I can hold a good conversation and I am a very compassionate person. So at the moment I'm just hoping that rides me through the rest of my life.
Very well said. Wait. That is the appropriate answer to the question of what do you bring to the table? At least you bring something. You show that you can invest in the man.
And do you think that a woman's dating options increase or decrease with age?
Decrease, definitely. I mean, I'm 23 right now, and I still look at guys and I'm like, if a 19-year-old walks in front of him, I'm fucked.
What's the definition of a cougar?
Older women that look sexy as hell.
Okay, is it true that cougars have to work harder to attract men because they are less desirable?
No, they don't have to work harder. It just depends on how attractive they are.
Don't cougars typically approach men and buy them drinks?
Yes, facts.
So isn't that working harder than younger women?
No.
Most younger women don't do that.
Some women just know what they want.
Okay, I think I got it. This guy likes them old. That is why he is defending them this hard. Think about it.
Have you ever considered the possibility that you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Not
I've
bad.
gotten this far, man. I don't have a
too
cat, but I got this far.
What's the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
He doesn't have a cat.
But they are both some lonely people being the main point, eh?
Yes.
How do you feel
Absolutely.
about that?
I've come to accept it, to be honest.
Maybe not cats, but maybe dogs.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a lonely old cat lady and a young man who's short, fat, and broke?
What's the difference?
That man got potential and he got time.
He do.
Well, I gotta admit, she got a point there. The young man can put effort into his life and grow. Not sit around there and be a bum and be depressed about it. Do some push-ups, move around. Find something to do, someone to help. Maybe then you will find some purpose in your life. But for an old lonely cat lady, what does she have left?
I mean, aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
I mean, yeah, against their own will, yes.
The young cat lady or the old cat lady is someone who's just tired of people's shit, and then the guy who's lower status, not anywhere, he's just really insecure and is not trying to step up the plate at all.
Aren't they both involuntarily celibate?
Depends. The man for sure. The woman, she can, do whatever she wants.
So you think that the cat lady is basically single by choice?
Pretty much.
Nope. The cat lady is probably single because she's so old that nobody wants her. No disrespect. That's just how it goes. The young man does not put in effort. He becomes fat and a bum. But a cat lady has spent too much time partying and going out there that at the end of the day, nobody wants her and she's old.
And lastly, does a person's body count matter in dating?
No.
If it doesn't matter, can you tell us your body count?
Woo! That's a good one.
Ladies, this one's for you. It doesn't matter because all he wants to do is smash and dash.
So then can we conclude that it does matter?
Nah, it don't matter.
Well, then tell us your body count.
I don't know. That's
So
bad.
can we conclude that it does matter?
It don't matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet cognitive dissonance, where your beliefs systems do not go in line with the facts in front of your face. Man, look at this guy, seriously. He knows it does, but he just doesn't believe it does. And therefore his mind cannot work it out. He's just there.
It shouldn't matter,
It shouldn't matter.
but it does matter.
All right.
I personally don't want somebody that anybody can have, because if I'm going to hold myself accountable and not let anyone have access to me, what's fair in having someone that anyone can have access to?
Yeah.
Big up, lady. That lady just exactly described the essence of a relationship. If I am holding myself accountable, why should I accept someone who cannot hold herself accountable in the same way?
So do you think it matters or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it can.
Do you think it can matter? Do you think it matters more for men or for women? Or equal?
It matters to men more, for sure, what the girl's body type.
Why do you think so?
because something about a master key and all the locks. I don't know.
I think the expression goes, a key that can open up any lock is a master key, but a lock that can be opened up by 50 keys is a shitty lock.